Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. This is the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, and as you may be aware, we have been blessed to be able to bring you Blinn Buccaneer coverage from the football season, and it has extended over toward basketball, and we are fortunate enough to have on the phone line with us right now the athletic director and head basketball coach, and that's none other than Coach Scott Schumacher. How you doing today, Coach?
I am doing wonderful. If my Astros could have pulled it off last night, I'd be doing better, though.
Well, you know what? It has been a phenomenal World Series. Being an old baseball guy myself, the only World Series that this brings me back to mind with is the 1975 series between the Red Sox and the Reds. That's how competitive this one has been, at least for me.
I can still remember the excitement of sitting on my couch in Houston, Texas, watching Reggie Jackson hit 3 home runs against Dusty Baker and
the Dodgers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was in 1977.
77, you bet. You bet. Charlie Huff, Bob Welch.
Yes, sir.
Reggie Jackson, boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One of the most exciting things I've ever seen in World Series was that.
Well, it is ironic that we're reminiscing on the World Series and we're on the brink of basketball season. You are now carrying the dual role, which is nothing new to you, being athletic director and head basketball coach. Bring us up to speed about Bucks basketball and things that are opening up for the 2017-18 campaign.
Well, I think one of the biggest things besides our basketball team is the fact that we're going to be opening up the Cruzy Center, our brand new student rec center, along with a basketball gymnasium on Saturday, December 2nd. It's very exciting. The facility is absolutely gorgeous. It is something that is needed very badly here on this Brenham campus because we have such a large on-campus population that these students, not just student athletes, but students, they need somewhere to go and be able to do things. So we're very, very excited about that.
It's always a good thing to add to the fold right there. Now, what will be the seating capacity of your new facility?
I think our seating capacity will be about 500, 550. It'll be a very intimate setting. We really like that. It is a gorgeous facility. I've been in there. As a matter of fact, we had a meeting again today at 11 o'clock about it. So, it's very, very exciting.
Well, that's always good. And, sometimes people think big is better, and you can get so much more moving, motivating factor with the home team on a more cozy and comfortable setting. That should be some exciting times to see Bucks basketball go up and down the court. Now, you're opening up your season. As a matter of fact, you're going to be opening up this evening, and you got some other games that are coming up. And we right now look like we got about 10 to 11 games slated. We're truly excited about that. And with that being said, give us up to speed on what you're going to be working with this season, Coach.
Well, I've got basically 19 players on my within the fold. I've got 2 guys that were redshirting for sure. We're redshirting another guy. We have of our 16 players on the roster, we do not have one first-semester freshman. We probably have 6 Division I transfers. We have 5 sophomores back. We have some young men that we redshirted last year. We got 2 of those where we redshirted them, and they're going to be playing for us this year. So we're very, very excited about our group. They're quality young men, high-character guys, and they're very good basketball players. So we'll see what happens.
You got a lot of depth and some experience on this squad. So the underline is you're expecting some great things from the Bucks this season on the hardwood.
I kind of downplayed a lot, but I really, really like my guys. I mean, we're 7'1", 7 foot, 6'10" across the front line. We've got a 6'6" forward that can really score, has really, really good footwork. Got a lot of guards back. Like an example, have one young man back, Anthony Rice, that was basically going to be our starting point guard last year, but he broke his leg in October and never played a second for us. We've got two guys back. One of them's a local guy, Antoine Lister from Brenham High School, and another one's from Aldine MacArthur, Marquise Houston. I mean, those two guys could just shoot lights out. We've got a guard from the University of Denver that played at Clear Lake when they played the state championship game. He was MVP of the district and all that, and he played in all 30 games last year and averaged 10 minutes a game for the University of Denver. So, I mean, and I can just go on and on about every single one of our guys on the roster. I mean, we've got, Kayron Baker, who redshirted for us last year, was MVP of the district in Navasota. And I'm very, very excited. I'm cautiously optimistic, but you can tell I'm having a hard time containing my excitement.
Well, you know what? Sometimes, Coach, you just got to let it go and let it do what it does. You know what I mean? You work hard. You work hard to be able to put together a competitive team, and when you can see it gelling together, now it's got to come to fruition on the games themselves. But you got every right to be excited, and the guys feed off of their leaders' excitement. And if you're excited, they get excited. Then it spills over into the fan base, which are your students.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we have our fan base with our students is just phenomenal. It is really, really, we get a lot of backing from them. That's one reason why I really like to schedule a lot of our non-conference games during the week, Monday through Thursday, just so our students can come and watch the games. Our players really respond well to them, and, the students here like basketball. So, good for them and good for us.
Absolutely. We're speaking right now with Coach Scott Schumacher, athletic director and head basketball coach for the Blinn Buccaneers, about to explore into the 2017-18 campaign, a new facility. Now, Coach, give those who might not be familiar with the area or the new changes on exactly where the new facility will be located and the cost of admission.
Well, the new facility, now, again, we're still playing in our old the PE building, which is the old gymnasium that we've been playing in here in the middle of campus. But for the new facility, the Cruzy Center, it is basically, the easiest way to explain it is it's right next door to our baseball field. So it's right there on Blinn Boulevard, and it's a beautiful facility. Basically, the cost is $5 for adults and $2 for children 12 and under. So, it's a good bargain. It's a good deal for you to come and watch some really quality basketball if you get an opportunity.
Well, that sounds very affordable and very, as I say, doable these days with everything going like that. $5, and you can get in and watch some quality basketball playing with some locally and some regional talented young men on the Blinn Buccaneers squad. Now, Coach, you guys are in a very unique situation. I want to ask you, how challenging is it for you being the AD and having a successful year that you're having in football, in volleyball, and leading into your basketball season? It gets a little tricky trying to make sure you're taking care of the administrative part and then do your coaching part. How do you balance that out?
Well, I think the biggest aspect of that is, I have now, this is starting, I believe it's my 31st year in college coaching. And my first year, I was an assistant coach at Sheridan Junior College in Sheridan, Wyoming, for a coach named Bruce Hoffman, who is in the NJCAA Hall of Fame. And he was the athletic director and head basketball coach there. And I can remember looking at him, and after about 2 or 3 months, I just said, you know what, that's what I want to do. I want to be an athletic director, and I want to be the head basketball coach at a junior college. Because I attended junior college as a student at Temple Junior College there in Temple, Texas. So
okay.
the workload and all that is nothing. I'm fine with it because this is what I want to do. My coaches know that I'm there for them. I tell them all that, my job is to make your job easier. And, we're with them 100%, whether, it's through text message, phone calls, showing up in person. So, I mean, we've had a tremendous athletic season so far in the fall on the competition side. We've also had a tremendous fall with our community service, whether it's been out, with the local elementary school kids and reading stories, or helping out with Hurricane Harvey, or helping out in LaGrange with Hurricane Harvey. So, the challenges of being an athletic director are one that I embrace wholeheartedly, and I understand how lucky and blessed I am to not only be able to be an athletic director and a head basketball coach at a junior college, but I get to do that at Blinn College here in Brenham, Texas, and I cannot tell you how thrilled I am to be able to do those two jobs.
Well, thrill and the chill is definitely in the air as we embrace on November. Basketball season is definitely in the air, and Blinn Buccaneers basketball will be able to be heard exclusively here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're truly thrilled about having you on board there, Coach, and the fans from Buck Nation have been very strong and supportive throughout the football season, and we can't wait to continue to see how things unfold for you in the basketball season. As always, Coach, I try to allow my guests to have the final word, and the floor is now yours, sir.
Well, I just would like to say thank you to you and your company for allowing our athletic contest to be on your broadcast. We appreciate you doing that for us. I know that, if I had a son or a daughter and they were away from home, I would want to be able to follow their athletic contest. And the fact that you're able to do our games, that gives our parents an opportunity to hear their sons and daughters play. And I just want you to know that we appreciate it.
Well, sir, it is a labor of love for us. And, I had someone ask me, we've been doing this now 16, 17 years, and being an old baseball player, and the technology has advanced so far, I remember would call my pop and let him know, what my games were, and if he was able to find some clippings anywhere, he can read the box score. So we look at it as a way of extending service and connecting families, and on venues where it's hard to get the information as it's unfolding, and we're thrilled to be able to keep these families connected through athletics. So we are truly blessed, and we consider it a labor of love, sir.
Well, I appreciate it, and if the Bucks and the Astros win tonight, it'll be a good Thursday morning.
Well, you heard it. He was pulling definitely for the Astros. I'm an old St. Louis Cardinal fan, but I appreciate a good World Series any way I can look at it. And, Coach, we look forward to you and extended good luck to you in this basketball season. He is Coach Scott Schumacher, head basketball coach of the Blinn Buccaneers, and I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, with the Open Mic Broadcast Network. As always, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.